Hey, how you doing, YouTube? Art Davis here. Art Shaw Motivation, Inspiration, just something to feed your spirit, man. Listen, I want to just to acknowledge and encourage you that a lot of times, you wrote down your plan, you wrote down your vision, you even made a vision board. But even in the midst of that, sometimes, and a lot of times in this season, man, I'm telling you, you can still feel lost. You can still feel like you don't know your left from your right. You're just going with the motions a lot of times. That's what it seemed like. But you're fighting hard to fulfill a goal, to fulfill a vision, to fulfill your plan, to fulfill your dreams. And you're fighting very hard. And a lot of times the outcomes don't turn out the way that you want them to be. It don't come to fruition, whether it's a lot of delays, a lot of rejections, a lot of things just not turning out in your favor. I mean, you've been praying for it, you've been speaking on it, and a lot of times it still seems like it's a hard fight. You hear everybody else about how it seems like things are flowing for them, but for you, you're like, man, is this the right thing for me? But I'm telling you, continue to stay in the fight, continue to stay in it, continue to seek it out, hunt for it like lost treasures, keep knocking on the door. We don't know how many times it takes to knock on that door, but one of those knocks, if it's 10 knocks, if it's one knock, if it's a million knocks, if it's a billion knocks, one of those knocks, that door will open if you stay persistent and consistent. A lot of times we want to have control, we want to know what's going on, but a lot of times we just don't. The thing is, as long as you're praying to God, I'm talking about really pray, not just a casual prayer where it's just it becomes a cliche prayer, but I'm talking about you're really seeking direction, you're really talking to God, you're really seeking Him, because His word says trust in Him with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. It says in all your ways acknowledge Him and He will direct your paths. So as long as you are acknowledging Him, He is directing your paths. He didn't say you would know every step from A to B to C to D, but it's He that is directing you. So a lot of times when things don't turn out the way you want it to be, trust in the Lord with all your heart and don't lean to your own understanding, because your understanding says, hey, it should be this way, it should be that way, I should not be here, I should not be there. That's what your understanding is saying. But when you trust in God and He is directing your paths, a lot of times it is opposite of what you think your outcome should be. It can be scary, but trusting in God is not necessarily comfortable, because it's a scary thing, because you don't know what's happening from point A to point B. Though you've written your plan, though you know what you want to do, and though you have goals and objectives, but it is God who is in control. So when we remember, when you say He is in control, think of the whole perspective of that He's in control, not you. He knows your calling, He knows your purpose, He knows everything about you. Yes, continue to seek, continue to go after it, even when you don't know what's happening, but know that He is directing your path for your greater good. Trust in Him, don't give up, be encouraged. Even when you feel like you're lost, God is not lost. He is directing you and have you exactly where He wants you to be. Dream big, stay strong, stay vigilant, stay strong, stay aware, and don't lose focus. And I love you all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, and hope this encouraged somebody today.